Hi everyone, it's me, Dweebo. Woo! Exciting! Once again, this is around 1... it's nearly 2 a.m., let's just say that. I'm going ice skating in the morning. Anyway, this video is, discussing the human psyche and, how people are. You know, recently I've been thinking it a lot more than I ever have. Like, usually I'm like mulled over like thinking about the human race and all of us and everything, and I keep an optimistic view on it as much as possible because that's what we should do. We shouldn't keep a complete pessimistic view is good, but not one where it's just giving up. We should try a bit of an optimism approach to life in some way, I guess. But I've come to the conclusion that each person has at least three types of people, like three personalities that they keep with themselves. At least like three people, basically. You know, and so let's explain this a bit more. But and it's probably even more than three. I'm just saying three for like exact precision of not going into too much technicality. So the first one is who you think you are. Your own opinion on yourself, basically. Me, I think I am a complete arrogant bastard who isn't good, isn't nice. I have good morals. That's basically the only good thing I think I have is that I know the correct thing about good and wrong, but even that's in question because I also go on to the connections of, oh, that could be good in this blah blah blah, which is why loads of people think I say I could be a good lawyer because I could defend some complete serial rapist and say a completely different excuse and not care. But so most people always have a very negative view. Some people will have like a positive view on themselves in some way or form. Some. And these are the people who are the complete opposite of like that. These are the people who are probably very arrogant. I myself think I'm arrogant because I am going to something else. Then there's the person who you actually... There's the person you want to be, basically. This is like your second person that you want to be. And this person is like, pretty much everything opposite of what you actually think you are. So let's say you think you're not very intelligent, you think you're pretty mediocre or you're average, you want to be intelligent. This is the person you want to be. You want to be intelligent, you want to be successful, you want to be strong, you want to be like able to talk to people and not be shy or confident. Me, I would love to be able to talk to people in person and not have to like be nervous inside. I can do it now, but I'm always nervous of doing it. I always feel subjected against other people, and that's a human tendency that I've grown up with because I've always grown up in a way where I don't know, people have always kind of criticized everything I say, and I don't like being criticized, and I don't like being called a liar. I wish I could just get over that stuff and not care about what people think. It's because of the fact that people have bitched behind my back quite a lot in my life that I do care in a way. Inside, in my brain, I'm like, I don't care. But inside, where supposedly the soul is supposed to be, even though there isn't really a thing called a soul, you know, the weird feeling you get in your chest, probably just your heart beating faster than normal, is and some part of your brain probably subconsciously does care, is that I don't want that feeling. I want to be able to just speak my mind and not care about people. I want people to accept me, really. That's something I would love to do. Be a person people would accept, but not having to change everything about me, because I don't want to change myself. I want to be something people will accept, because they can change kind of their outlook on life. Anyway, then there's the third person who the person you actually are. Now, as yourself, you can't tell who you actually are. It's impossible, really, because in your mind you always kind of either want to be kind of soft or you want to criticize too much. Like, the human brain always goes on and on about or human tendency really is just you criticize everything. We always focus more on sad or depressing subjects than happy or good optimistic things, and that's the same of criticizing ourselves. Other people, we always compliment them usually, unless we don't like them, and usually even up to their face we kind of say nice to slash okay things to them, but to ourselves we're always pretty much bad. Yeah, the person you actually are is the only people who could say that is people you actually know. But most people don't want to point out any bad points about you because of the fact that they don't want to insult you. But then again, there are also multiple people who you actually are, and this goes into the whole thing of there's more than just three yous or three personalities that you have. There's for me, as an example, there's the person I am on YouTube, and this is probably the closest I am as the true me. The person who thinks logically, the person who can speak his mind and not give a damn what other people think. All of that. This is the closest I am to who I actually am, and this is the person I love to be. This is why I do YouTube videos, because I love being this person. Then there's the person I actually am when I'm depressed. I hate being that person. That person is a horrible person. It's probably the person that I think I actually am all the time. The arrogant, bastard person who thinks he's always brilliant and has nothing wrong with him or anything like that, and is just an amazing person. It's not. Then there's the person I am when I'm around people, but I don't. There's the person I am when I'm around other people, and there's the person I am around my family, and the person I am around acquaintances to sometimes even pretty good friends. And only my closest friends or friends who I let on this YouTube channel pretty much know who I am in that sense. And that person is the person I am around these acquaintances or people I know and everything is with my family I'm a lot more sarcastic. I'm kind of logical in a way, but I'm also a bit more timid, but I can also be a lot more forefront with them because they know me quite well, but not as well as many other people. Or they don't know the full story, and no one really knows the full story with me. No one really knows all of what I am, and pretty much no one should know of what a person should all be, unless you've been together with that person for 10 years and you can trust them completely. Then maybe, I don't know. But then the person I am with acquaintances is basically I don't change myself that much, but I word my conversations and I act the way that I see would be the best. And usually that's kind of funny, maybe a bit sarcastic, much more laid back person. I kind of change it around. I don't change it a lot to what I am, but I act so that it's not because I want to be accepted, it's because of the fact that I don't want complicated things to happen. I don't want to be what's the word? I don't want to make things more difficult. I'm going to be going to sixth form for 2 years. I don't want people to start not liking me because I act a certain way. It's better just for them to like me and everything. That's the reason why when I finished my GCSEs, I told my whole mind to this huge group of people I didn't like, and I told them everything I didn't like about them then, because I knew I didn't have to confront pretty much all of them by the time I went into sixth form. And that's pretty much the way you have to do it if you want to get through life. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. That's my opinion. Bye.